The Colorado Avalanche and the San Jose Sharks just made a trade that could change the season for one of those teams. The Avalanche traded Alexander Georgiev, Nikolai Kovalenko, a second round pick in 2026, a fifth round pick in 2025, for Mackenzie Blackwood, Giovanni Smith, and a fifth round pick in 2027. This trade may have 7 pieces in it, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the two goalies that were swapped for each other. Mackenzie Blackwood going to the Colorado Avalanche, and Alexander Georgiev going to the San Jose Sharks. Alexander Georgiev hasn't exactly had the kind of season that the Colorado Avalanche have needed from him. In the 18 games that he's played this year, he has 8 wins, a 3.38 goals against average, and an .874 save percentage. The Avalanche so far this season have led the third most goals against and currently find themselves 4th in the Central Division and fighting for a playoff spot. With the kind of talent that they have on offense and defense, this just should not be the case. And unfortunately, it comes down to their goaltending that has been holding them back. After winning the Stanley Cup in 2022, the Avalanche were forced to move on from Darcy Kuemper, so they acquired Alexander Georgiev from the New York Rangers in hopes that he could emulate the kind of performances that Darcy Kuemper had for them and bring them back to another Stanley Cup. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to hold up his end of the bargain, and in the past 2 seasons, he has posted sub-900 save percentages and has looked bad in the playoffs. The Stanley Cup window for the Avalanche is still wide open, as McKinnon is locked in long-term, and Makar will probably be locked up pretty soon as well. But they don't want to squander these years with subpar goaltending, as you need a goalie to have your back in the playoffs if you want to move far. I guess this is why the Avalanche decided it was time to make a move for a goalie, and this is where Mackenzie Blackwood comes in. So far this year, he only has 6 wins in 19 games, but he has a 2.95 goals against average and a .910 save percentage. He's looked really good for much of the season, but he has a low win total because he's on a bad Sharks team. The Sharks are in last place in the league for a reason, but it's not because of Blackwood. So where does this leave Alexander Georgiev and the San Jose Sharks? He's in the last year of his contract. The San Jose Sharks aren't going to go on a run, I don't imagine. So he'll probably get the vast majority of the starts down the stretch, or maybe they'll give more starts to Askarov, and then they'll probably go their separate ways. He's in the last year of his contract. It just makes sense. He'll probably get another contract in the offseason to be a backup somewhere, because I think it's become pretty clear that he doesn't have quite what it takes to be a starter on a contending team anymore. In my opinion, for the Sharks, this is simply a chance for them to move on from a goaltender who's a bit too old to fit their time frame for contending. And they got back a few picks, and they got another goalie in return who can hold the fort down for this season. And then they can hope that Askarov will turn into their franchise goalie in the next few years when they want to start competing again. So what do you guys think? Will Blackwood help put the Avalanche back into the category of true contenders? Or will this just be another unsuccessful attempt at solving their biggest problem? And what about Georgiev? Will he be able to find his form? Or is this the beginning of the end for his career in the NHL? Let me know what you think in the comments, and enjoy the rest of your day.